Okay, for today's anime review, I'm gonna be talking about JoJo Part 2. Yay! And this is gonna be more serious review. Not serious, more like, you know, not formal either. Not really normally, not the normal anime review. So I guess let's just jump into it. So, I'm gonna be separating this into 4 parts. How it's different, how the characters are different, how the enemies are different, and then the final review. So let's talk about how different, like, the whole battle tendency is different than let's say part 1. So, okay, I'm gonna say this like vaguely. The feel of it is just different, you know? The art style, the music, the characters, the freaking everything, man. Except, you know, the whole lore and stuff. And like, I guess the main like character art style is the same, but the background, like the background and the colors, all part 2 is colorful. Part 1 part 1 was good, but part 2, it's like, the second part is how the characters are different. Okay, let's say Joseph. Let's say how Joseph is way different than Jonathan. Jonathan was very, very punchy, you know, very just, I'm gonna say athletic, I guess. But Joseph, he was very witty. He was very smart. He uses Hamon in different ways than just hands-on, just brute force. And he used it in clever, quirky way. Let's say, how Caesar is different than, Speedwagon. Let's say Speedwagon, yeah. They're both they're both similar. Caesar and Speedwagon support the main character. I mean, Caesar and Speedwagon first didn't like the main character, and Speedwagon, like, tried to friggin' murder Jonathan, and Caesar just didn't like Joseph. But they grew more and more on each other because they went on more adventures. So, but the difference is, you know, Caesar actually did something. So, yeah, that's how some of the couple of the characters are different. So how the enemies are different are, let's say, Dio from part 1 and the Pillarmen from part 2. Dio was very hateable. He was very hateable, but the Pillarman, actually, you can learn to respect him a little bit. But like, Dio, he felt very, you know, not immortal until he like put on the mask. Then he was OP. But after Dio puts on the mask, he still seems like killable, you know. But the Pillarmen seem immortal. That what makes it surprising when they die, seeing how Joseph overcomes them, and that's what's really cool about it. And part 1 seemed really rushed. Not really rushed, just seemed rushed. There was like, it was trying to speed up the story so fast, and there's so little episodes. Pretty sure like Jonathan died in like either the 10th or like very early on. He felt like when he died, I didn't feel sad at all, actually. I was like, oh crap, but I didn't feel sad. I'm pretty sure most people did, but I don't think, like, the reason I didn't cry was because it felt rushed. But I still love Jonathan. He was a great character. I love part 1. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think part 1 felt rushed. But part 2, it felt like love and care was put into it, and like, freaking every time you watched it, the characters will give you okay, so the final review, I would give part 2 a crap. I didn't really Bazinga. I'll give part 2 a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's still very good. I recommend watching it, but you have to watch part 1 before you watch part 2. Part 2 is pretty long. Part 3 is even longer. Part 3 is the longest in the series, and I might review part 3 because I finished watching it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, then leave a like. if you want to. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.